Hey everybody, happy Friday. It is time for 10 at 10 again. Yay! My name is Toni Blake. I'm totally Toni, and I am here to share another message with you live on Facebook. Love Facebook Live. Oh my gosh, having so much fun. So, hey, it's a new year. So this is the very first 10 at 10. Hey, out there, I see you. Joining me live on Facebook. First one of the year. Hope you had a great holiday. Hey, time to get our year going. I mean, shake off all those holiday times and really buckle down. So I am thrilled to announce, I sneak peeked it in the last Facebook Live, that For Rent has joined me. Hey, For Rent team all across the country. Thank you for joining me here at 10 at 10 as my prize partner. Now, don't you love the vendors? I mean, I'm gonna just a moment of vendor love. Yeah, they are so awesome. I cannot imagine doing what I do or you doing what you do successfully without the great products and services that they provide for us. And they're constantly giving us great prizes. And so I showed you last week, I'm gonna show you again. Here it is. This is a Michael Kors wristlet. It's the Jet Set Travel perforated leather continental wristlet from Michael Kors. And I'm gonna give away one of these. Well, that's not fair. For Rent is gonna give away one of these in every single 10 at 10 in January. Isn't it beautiful? Yay, who wants one? So stay till the end and I'll explain how you can win from For Rent one of these beautiful For Rent blue Michael Kors wristlets. So today we are gonna get our Gandhi on. There is a need for peace in this world, isn't there? A moment of peace. And here in January, I'm going to be teaching with my partners the reputation management and social media. Well, when I'm thinking about reputation management, I'm thinking, hey, rather than deal with the war, let's talk about how we can establish peace. How can we have a great attitude at our property? And I went to the good words of Gandhi. The first one I thought of was actually be the change you want to see in the world. And I thought, be the review you want to see online. You know that's good, right? But here is another Gandhi quote. I want to get this right, so I'm going to read it. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. That's really good, isn't it? Now listen to it as I changed it for reputation management. The best way to inspire an online review is to find your staff in the service of your residents, right? I mean, before we talk about how and where we're going to post reviews, let's talk about being the review. Let's get our Gandhi on, okay? You can change your stars. Turn to the people in your office right now and say, we can change our stars. This is all up to us. We are the cause of the effect that happens online. And so we can change our stars. And the most important work you do for reputation management is the work you do with your team on site. So that you can't let go clean up your reputation and then just be rude to people. You know, you need to make sure your team is you need to gather your team together. Hey, let them watch this message. We're gonna get our Gandhi on. I'm gonna post some really fun graphics that you can print down and put in your office. Let's get our Gandhi on. I wanna be proactive about reviews. I wanna make sure that we are inspiring good reviews. So let's talk about the 3 things that most often cause a negative review. The first one is, shocker, somebody is rude. Somebody in the staff is rude to people. And they get mad and upset. And, you know, rude is interpretive. Rude could be stating a policy with firmness because you just really wanted them to understand that that's not an option. And so, but sometimes just a little bit of kindness blended in with that authority can change the whole, you guys know, you've had people come in angry and you turn them completely around. Our attitudes really, really matter. The other thing that causes a lot of them is an unexpected charge or fee. And I have seen negative reviews online where they were charged $49 for something that they argued about. And how much did it cost the property in the loss of reputation over $49? Give them the $49 and get a great review online. We need to begin to think about the relationship equity and how that turns in and translates in to great online marketing. And then the next problem is somebody have a problem with a service request. So we're going to talk a little bit about each one of those today. First thing, let's talk about happy staff. Happy staff, happy residents. The first people that we want to serve is each other in the team. So what are you doing for your team? I know we've already had time off, but right now in a lot of places it's cold. It's really, really cold in Colorado. Guys are out there shoveling snow. What can you do that's an act of kindness for your staff? Have some extra coffee. I know staffs that cook meals together on Fridays. Hey, it's Friday. Have lunch together, bring pizza in. Here's another thing. I have created a series of coupons. I have the ever so popular love 2-hour lunch coupon. How many times do people not take lunch? So we owe them an hour anyway, but I will tell you what, I have never given somebody a 2-hour lunch coupon that they didn't use it. A sleep late coupon, a leave early coupon, buy them lunch. Just appreciate them, notice what they're doing. Let's take some time and get our Gandhi on with each other. Let's make sure that we are having a great plan in the way that we serve each other. The other thing I want to mention to you is that I believe that character is learned. We don't just fall into integrity. We become a person of integrity. So think about adding monthly character lessons to the things that you're doing online with your staff. And check your policies to see how much is it worth for a reputation for certain fees. I was in an apartment office just this week, and a couple came in a lease. And do you know why? Because they wanted to move to a 2-bedroom from a 1-bedroom. And when they went and asked the staff in the office, not only they were going to make them run their credit again, they were going to make them pay another fee. They were going to make them transfer fee. The people were like, oh my God, it's easier for us just to move. And so the staff lost the resident because of policies. It was like making them jump through a flaming hoop. Let's not and say we did. And my final tip for you today is about service requests. Do you realize that 70% of the service requests that are written up in the office are incomplete? That when maintenance gets to the apartment, there's additional things that they see. And it isn't really the staff's fault in the sense that the residents don't think of the totality of the apartment, what else might need to be done. But when maintenance gets there, they see them. So here is maintenance in the cold. They've gone all the way up to the apartment with the service request. And when they get there, there's things that need to be done that weren't asked to be done. So now they have to go back to where they were to get what they didn't know they needed, to go back to where they were sent, to do what they didn't need to know to do in the first place. Yeah. So Happy New Year. Here's the thing. What if we took an extra 20-30 seconds before we hang up with our customer and we say, you know what, let me ask you, is there any other things that might need to be done in the apartment? Have a quick conversation with maintenance and they can tell you. It's a pretty straightforward list of things, and just say, let me run this list by you and ask you, and how cool would it be? Another 30 seconds on the phone could save 30 minutes in the field with our service teams. So let's make sure and get our Gandhi on with all of our service teams and do great work orders. So here's how you win. Are you ready to win the wristlet? So share ideas on the conversation along this video. And here's what I'm looking for. I want to know how you inspire your staff. Let's make a long list of great ways that we inspire staff. How you develop team character. I'll add some comments too. Improve your service request diagnostics, and mostly inspire great reviews. This week at 10 at 10, let's get our Gandhi on. Thank you to the great folks at Forward Media Solutions. And you know why I'm wearing white gloves? Not to surrender. But I want you to talk to your Forward rep and ask them how you can get the white glove treatment too. Thanks again for watching 10 at 10. This is Toni. See you next week.